Hi everybody, it's me, your favorite Tupperware guy, Brad. I'm here to show you today our amazing and very popular products, the Tupperware Modular Mates. These have been around a long time with Tupperware. They have been very successful in helping people organize their kitchens and keep their food fresh for longer and basically making their family's budget stretch out. And let me show you some really cool tips about them. At my parties I hear a lot that Modular Mates can be a bit overwhelming for customers because it seems like a lot of choices and a lot of sizes in the catalog. And it can be a little bit overwhelming because there's so many different options. But let me break it down for you really simply and show you. There are 4 basic shapes of your Modular Mates. What you've got is you've got your ovals and your squares, and then you have your rectangles and your super ovals. I have the oval and square in black and the rectangle and the super oval in red to kind of illustrate how they work. Because one of the coolest features about them is that they are very stackable. Now if you're trying to stack up cereal boxes, cake mixes, that kind of stuff in your pantry or in your cabinets, you know that when you get one thing on top of the next, it'll all kind of topple over and turn into a giant mess. The cool thing about the Modular Mates is you use them as a system. So you've got your square right here, and on top of your square can fit 1, 2 ovals. So you can stack perfectly. And then you've got the same thing on your rectangle. On top of a rectangle can fit 2 super ovals. And then you can take it even one step further. On top of your rectangle, when you turn it sideways, you can put 1, 2, 3 ovals. So depending on what your needs are in your cabinet, the stacking really makes it a lot easier. So the first thing you need to know about the Modular Mates is the shape. So you start with the super rectangle, the super oval, the rectangle, the square, or the oval. No matter what number you're looking at, the top is always the same. So the next cool thing about these, and it's really simple math, is they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can see it right here. So you've got a super oval 1. 2 of these together would equal a rectangle 2. Okay? When you've got your 2, 2 plus 1 equals 3. This is a square 3. So if you stacked a 1 on top of a 2 of any shape and size, it makes a flat surface. So this is a 4. So if you put a 1, just imagine it's a regular oval on top, it makes it even. So all you have to do is simple math. And it's adding up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as high as it goes. And the 5s only come in your super ovals and your regular ovals. So the math is simple, and it's designed to help you make a perfect, organized, and maximize your space in your cabinets or your pantry. Now there's other cool things about the shapes and sizes. In a standard cabinet, the rectangle and the super oval will fit all the way back with just enough clearance for the door to close. If you have a smaller space or kind of a, maybe a little bit older cabinets or a different style home, the squares and the ovals might be the ticket for you to keep organized. Now our Modular Mates are virtually airtight and liquid tight, so you're not going to get any moisture and you're not going to get any bugs or unwanted stuff inside your dry goods. Because we all know that we buy dry goods at the grocery store all the time. And guess what? They sit in your cabinet for months until you need them. And then the day that you need them, you open them up and they smell funky. Or there's something inside them. Because no matter how clean your home is, everybody can get a bug in their flour or in their rice. It happens, and that's the reality of this world. So when you have it sealed up, nothing is going to get in your containers. It's going to keep your food fresh for longer. And we guarantee that your food will stay fresh in your Modular Mates for at least 1 year. But most of the time it's a whole heck of a lot longer. So what can I do with my Modular Mates? Obviously food. And you can see right here, I literally pulled this oval 4 straight out of my cabinet, and it has elbow macaroni in it. So I use that all of the time. You peel the seal and you can pour it right into the pot. You can use your rectangles for storage, for like your flour, your sugar, your brown sugar, and you can put a scoop right down in it. So basically if you're a scooper or if you're a pourer in your home, what's going to work for you? And we have one of the coolest things, our flip top seals. So on this Super Oval 5, we have a flip top. So if you wanted to put your cereal in here, you can pour it right out. If you liked anything that you like to pour regularly, and that type of seal will come on your Super Oval and your Oval. So that's the basics about the Modular Mates and kind of the breakdown. So the primary purpose, the most common purpose for them is in your pantry, to organize your home, to organize your food. But there's so much more that you can do with Modular Mates. So much more. One, use them in the garage. You know, if you've got that person that loves to work out in the wood shop, likes to be working, making little trinkets, it's like the kind of person that is always coming up with a little to-do list to work on outside in the garage or, you know, in the wood shop. These are great to organize your tools. These are great to organize the little things that you use, screws, nuts, bolts. And just like I talked about in the pantry, they can stack up, so they're going to maximize your space. People use them in their bathroom. They organize their products. You can use them without their seals as an organizer bin. So what's cool is I have these just like this in my cabinet. Let me show you. It's actually right behind me. So in my cabinet, I have a rectangle filled with my snack cups and my Tupperware minis. I don't use the seal for it. I just put it in here like this because it helps me stay organized. You can use them in your laundry. In your laundry room, you can keep your detergent in them. People use them for jewelry, for stuff in their closets. The list goes on and on. Your emergency survival kit can fit right down in one. And the cool thing is you can see straight through them. Okay, so the sides are frosted, and then there's a smooth front and back. So you're always going to know exactly what you have. You guys know that you had the situation where you open up your pantry to grab your favorite cereal, and you pull it out and there's like crumbs left in it. And you're so disappointed because you had your mouth set on some Captain Crunch or some whatever you were wanting. Well, with a Modular Mate, with your cereal or your dry goods or whatever you're doing, you're going to see exactly what's in there. It's also going to help you with a quick at a glance when you open up your pantry. What do I need? I'm going to run up to the grocery store. Guess what? You don't have to buy 3 packs of brown sugar because you didn't think you had it, and it sits in the back of the pantry and the shelf closed off with a clothespin and gets all hard and nasty, okay? You have your brown sugar, you know, you can call it a bin, your Modular Mate, your rectangle, whatever you want to call it, but you've got one and you know where it is and you keep your brown sugar in it. You can even put labels right on here. The thing is, we all are busy people. We live busy lives and we run around like mad. So when you are organized and when you establish a system for yourself, it's going to help you in the future. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of planning, but once you get it in place and you follow it, you're set. So you can have one cabinet that you open up and it's your baking center. Okay? You can have, you know, you can have the different dry ingredients that you have. I have a friend who actually stores her cake mixes. She stores them in their box in a rectangle and puts a seal on top of it. So it just keeps it fresh for even longer. You can have all that stuff together. You can have your coffee section. I open up one of my cabinets here and I've got a rectangle filled with a huge Sam's Club supply of coffee. Because, you know, we love a lot of coffee around here. And it's always ready to go. Again, your cereal, that's super popular. Your pasta is great. So dump your pasta right on out of those boxes and get rid of them and stack it up nicely. It's attractive, it's organized, and it's easy. You're going to maximize the space in your home. You're going to give yourself the opportunity to cook more often by having the food that you want to have, that you need. You don't have to run to the grocery store every time you want to make spaghetti. And you're set to go. That's a lot less fast food, a lot less money spent, and a lot less waste going in the trash. So Modular Mates are an amazing system that are meant to help you organize. It's not meant to be overwhelming, and I hope this little kind of breakdown for you works. So you only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the bottom of each container has the number written right on it. So if you're confused of what you're looking at, you know, you can do the math that way. But let's just say, for instance, that I've got my Super 1 right here, my Super Oval 1. Say I had 5 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would even up right next to my Super Oval 5 right here. So the math is simple. It's just building like Legos, or if you want to do Tetris, like I think of it as Tetrising up my cabinets. So I live in an apartment and I have a great kitchen, but it doesn't have tons of space. So when we moved in here, my Modular Mates really saved me because I was able to organize my food pantry as nice as possible and stack it up nicely. Nothing's falling behind each other, nothing's hiding in the back, and I can open up the door and see exactly what I have. And that's what's fun about that. So if you have any questions about Modular Mates, please comment on this video and let me know. I would love to answer them. Modular Mates are an awesome product, and I would love to help you get some in your home. Thanks for watching.